there's a lot of people that will teach you, here's the structure of a good story.
Yeah.
And I've heard you reference Joseph Campbell on your podcast before, with the hero's journey, the whole narrative arc.
Yeah.
We tried to make that a lot simpler process. I think Joseph Campbell has 18 steps in the narrative arc. And if I'm standing up to speak in front of a group, or to lead a team, or to talk to an 18-year-old, I don't want my brain to have to think of 18 steps that I got to get through to craft this story.
Yeah.
And so we've actually put it into 3 little chunks. You've got to set the stage. This is the introduction part of it, where you set, okay, who's in the story? What's the challenge they're facing? What's the goal, the worthwhile goal they're trying to accomplish? This is going to set the tone for, I can relate to you. I can relate to that challenge you're facing. I can relate to you as a human being. The second phase is the conflict. What is it that gets in the way of that worthwhile goal? What is it that makes it hard for them to achieve that? And this actually builds, this is part of Paul Zach's research as well, that actually builds an increase of cortisol in the listener. So the listener is more attuned to what you're saying. Cortisol creates an increase in focus. Yep. And so when you can get that challenge in there, that people are sitting there listening to, going, oh no, what's going to happen? They want to know. This is what develops what you experienced as you were talking to that 18-year-old. He started asking questions.
Yeah.
Because now he's curious. Now he wants to know. He's thinking about it on a deeper level. And then the third phase is the conclusion. How do you wrap that up to show that either the choices that I made in this moment led me to a good outcome, and how did those choices actually get me to that outcome? Or did the choices that I made lead me to a less than ideal outcome? And what could I have done differently next time?
Yeah.
Because we tend sometimes, as people get into storytelling, this is another faulty thinking. We think, well, I got to tell these stories where I'm the hero all the time. I got to look good to these people. That's going to show that I'm the leader, that I'm the one that they should listen to up here on the stage.
Yeah.
I think that our struggle stories are probably more impactful than our success stories, because the struggle stories shows the humanness in us. Again, we've all had struggles. So we can relate to people when they are vulnerable enough to share their struggles.